In today's video, I'm taking junk papers, using them as bases, and making over-the-page cards and corner clips. This is for the July Just Junk Journal Challenge, where we are on a countdown to the finish, finishing as many journals as we can. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I have my junk for today. Okay, so today we are going to be making 8 assorted page over and corner clips. Okay, so I have a video where I have made the corner clips before. I will have that at the end of this video. It's one that I made in a beach theme, so from a couple years ago, maybe even a few years ago. Okay, so I will have that at the end of this video. We're going to go ahead and start with this. So what we're making is one of these corner clips. Okay, and this one's undecorated. It's ready to go in the berry journal. This one will be fitting on a bottom page like this. Okay, and it brings its own pocket. So you're able to set up a pocket using this clip. And it's out of one of my origami books. And we'll be using that in probably in the berry journal. Okay, so you want to start with a square. So I have all these that I can use. We're gonna go ahead and let's cut this down. I was looking for the other cutter because you know, I'm not, this one can have issues. Okay, so we're going to cut this one to 8 inches. Okay, and I want there to be words on the whole thing, so I am going around and cutting up close. Okay, so 8 by 8, and that will give us something that we can use for something else probably. So we'll go ahead and make one. Okay, so you've got your 8 by 8 paper. You want to start by folding your paper at the diagonal in half. Okay, folding your paper in the diagonal in half. Then I do an extra step. I go ahead and I fold it here, line it up, make sure you're lined up, come back, and I pinch this, and that gives me my center line. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to pull this front piece down. Actually, we can go ahead and start by pulling these up. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull these up. Pulled up. Line it up really good. Okay, line it up really, really, really good. Line it up. Okay, use your bone folder. You'll get a much better crease. Okay, now we're going to pull it back down. Now we're going to take this top piece and pull it into that little spot that we made for it. We're going to take the 2 outside pieces and bring them in and fold them down. Okay, and are you going to want me to fold this again in regular time for you? Probably. So in and in, pull these back out, and they are going to go up, and they're going to come around and go into our pocket. Okay, so go push them down into our pocket. Okay, so it's going to come back up like that, down into our pocket. If your bone folder has a pokey area, you might be able to help it down. And then flatten your little clip, okay? Okay, so there is your little clip, and it is ready to go on to a journal, and then you can go ahead and decorate it. Now you can leave it so that you have a pocket here. So you can just, you know, if you wanted to, decorate just the one side, okay? And so that's going to go like this. this is in the right orientation, so I think I'm going to go ahead and decorate this piece here. Let's see what we can come up with. Yeah, we've got a ticket. Yeah, there we go. That was easy. Again, this is for, I'm thinking that this would be a good little embellishment for, want my numbers in the right direction. So I found this ticket on my desk. I cleaned up my desk area a little bit, just a little. There's still so much that needs to be done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and collage that over, and then we'll add some glue to our flower that we punched out of the clock from Summer Daisy, and that's gonna give us that. Okay, so there's all the fun things, and then we can take and put something in here when we find something that should go in there. Now we can also decorate the back. Again, this is going to be for either the watermelon. Yeah, it's going to be for the watermelon journal. So now that I have already, I think we're going to go with this. Now this is from the 7 Days of Summer. This is from Kara's 7 Days of Summer digital kit. We each had them, and we had a collaboration, fun time with this was our 7 Days of Summer, and you'll see that several of our members and our followers and our peeps all are making watermelon and berry and lemon journals, and those came from the summer journals kits. Okay, so I think if I just go ahead and grab that whole watermelon seed packet right there. Okay. And then we'll come across right here. And I'm just going to set this on the pocket. The cool thing about these clips, and it's literally a paper clip made out of paper. Now we could go ahead and put this on at an angle, but I'm going to add it straight on, even though my stuff is upside down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just attach this, but you're able to see this from both sides. Okay, so with that in mind, there we go. I want to make sure that I am doing something to both sides. So this one has this little bit of, I have this little bit of green lace, and I'm going to add that because my words are upside down. Now, if it doesn't bother you, then don't worry about it. I have a thing about script orientation, or words being in the right direction. So, okay, so that gives me my first clip, and it is ready for my watermelon journal. Okay, so we'll go ahead, and you're probably wanting me to do that again. So I'm going to go ahead, and this time I'm going to try doing 2 papers. Okay, I'm going to pull this out, and remember we want 8 inches. I like that big pocket like that is. Okay, so we're right at 8 inches over here, but we had a problem because of there we go. There was edging over here on the edge. Edging on the edge. Okay, so that has been trimmed down. Let's go ahead and trim the bottom off this piece. Okay. And so this side is, there we go. Okay, that gives me some papers that I'll be able to use possibly for something else. Come in at 8, and we're right there. Wow. Okay, well, so that's 8, and that's 8. Okay, so just do the double check. Okay, so that time we did this. So how about if we try this direction, pulling it down and then putting it up, okay? I'm just gonna see if I can get my words in the upright. And so then we go up and up. So feet up. Join together. Pull this over. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay, then pull it out. Pull this one down into that pocket. Okay, and then these come into the center. Comes into the center. You can see that this would be really cool with the collage pieces and things like that. But for this challenge, we are to have our bases of all of our things are to be junk. Okay, so now we're going back to this position. Okay, this position, but this time we're going to go ahead and put this down inside the pocket. So grabbing it, pushing it down in the pocket. Grabbing this, pushing it down inside the pocket. Okay, and then pushing this back down and going ahead with my bone folder around. Okay, so that time I ended up with everything in the right direction. Okay, so that gives me a second one. So what we did, we took this and instead of going like this, how did we do that? We turned it over? Well, do it however I did the last one. But we're going to go ahead, I turned it over. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this up, point to point. Fold it down. Flip this up. Point to point. Fold it down. Pull this down. Bring the top down and put it in its little place. Okay. Fold it down. Bring the sides in and fold them down. Bring this side in. Okay, then open them both up, pull this one up, put it down in the spot, open this one up, fold it over, put it down in the spot, use your bone folder if you have one. You want to open that up down there. Okay, fold it in, fold it down. So there you go, and then you decorate them. And you can store them like this, okay? You could even put them on a page like this and have a cute little pocket. I don't know. But, so that is the clip. And so next we want to do the page over, or the over the page. And for that you can use anything. I'm going to go ahead and use this, and I want it in this direction. I'm going to go with 4 inches, okay? And I think I might be able to get 2 of them. Okay, I'm going to cut I'm like, oh, that's cool to have this on here. I'll leave it on there for right now. Okay. Okay, so over the page. Now, you're over the page, you might want like a longer side on one side and a shorter side on the other. So for our first one, that's what we're gonna do, okay? Okay, now, what you can do with your over the page is you can go ahead and if you want things sticking out the top, you can turn this like into a tab. You can use your hole punch and punch the edges out and make a nice little tab and staple it across, and that way it'll stay on your page. Or you can, just like we've got it here, just have it over the page, okay? So just like this over the page, okay? Then you can go ahead and bring in something to go over it. So this is your base, okay? That's your base. And then we can add a piece to go over it. Oh, you know what? I want it. Let's see. I want the word strawberries. Okay. Okay, so there's the word strawberries. And then it can go on top of this green, and it's going to come, and it needs to be cut right there. I have a couple more of the collages left. When I was putting, whoa, well, we'll fix that. When I was fixing the pages, okay, so we have a little piece cut out there. And when I was fixing the pages, let's go ahead and clean this out a little bit, okay? So I'm just gonna take this little awl and clean out the gutter. You just have to do that. Sometimes you have to do that, in case you didn't know. And then check your blade that there's nothing on it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and trim off this bottom down here. Okay. And then I'm going to measure this piece. I was trying to get strawberries. So there's a strawberry down here, and oh, we're gonna go in this direction. Okay, there's strawberry down here. Let's go ahead and cut across right here. So we will still get some of the doily. I'm just got it lined up down here. If you notice that one side of your blade is better than the other, I just need to go get my cutters from the other areas of the house. Okay, so we can take this. Now I want my strawberries to be in the right direction. That, you know, I was trying to make that happen. Okay, and you'll be able to do this in all different sizes. So, but I thought it would be fun to have, you know, kind of big one for the first one. Okay. And then you can continue to decorate this just like you would decorate something for your journal. I'm going to go ahead and add this piece of washi tape right here. And we were using this washi tape also in the summer journals. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put that up there and cut this the rest of the way. Oh, it's got no red on it. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. It will cover up some of the words. And where this is coming up, I'm just going to pull it up a little. Okay. Okay, so now you also can go ahead and decorate the back. And I'm going to go ahead and go with this. Okay. So I'm going to go with the lemonade. Go lemonade. We've got strawberries on there. Okay. And I, of course, am going to make it a pocket because I love pockets and I cannot lie. And can put something in there if we want to. Okay. Go ahead, put that down. Okay, then I'm going to grab some of this washi and put it over here on this side. And this over here on this side. That will block any of the words and things that we had going on. Okay. Now, another thing that's really cool to add inside here is you can go ahead and you can actually turn this into a little booklet if you wanted to. Okay. Okay. Even though it's going to be over the river and through the woods, we can still have it be useful. Okay. So there's really no reason that we need to do anything special here, but I am going to use my pokey tool to make my holes. Okay, so I have my little pokey tool and I'm just gonna poke through for just a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I have a piece of thread here and I'm just going through and whoop, that one caught caught. Okay. Okay, there we go. And just tie this on. And you're going to have an over the top little booklet, both sides, that you can continue to document whatever it is that you're documenting in your journal. Okay, you can go ahead and stamp on these pages if you want in here. You can use some of the smaller pieces from the and you can add the washi. Okay, so from this side, this is what we have, and you flip it up and we have a couple of pages. And so I think that that is really fun. Now the other thing that you can do is you can go ahead and put a little ribbon up here and you can tie it because it's going to be out of the journal probably, unless you put this on a page that's on the inside. So that can have that and it can hang out of the top. So this is a page over. So say this is our journal and we want to put this in on a page, we can just put it in like this. Now we can also, if we need to, we can use a paper clip. I made a paper clip out of that. You can add a paper clip to help keep it, to hold it in. Okay, but that's what a page over is for this particular challenge. So we have another one, and so that so far gives us, we've got 2 finished items, okay? We've got a watermelon and a strawberry. Watermelon page over and a strawberry. So remember, you can do things like putting a pocket in it if you wanted to. You can use wrapping paper to cover. You can use wallpaper. You can use your scrapbook paper, but for this one, our base has to be the I'm sorry, I just totally went blank. Our base has, oh look at, our base has to be junk. Oh, I like it in that direction. I have an idea. I'm cutting out the watermelon. that can be faster than fussy cutting if you're not afraid. Okay, so we have this. I'm thinking, you remember we had a couple of the pages of, we had some of this left over, but I don't like that orientation of it. But I do have the piece, this piece, okay, and this piece. Okay, so this was when I was making the envelope for the, was it the border tuck envelope? The pocket? I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on the white part that I know I need to cover. Okay, that's going on there. My watermelon is going on top of that. So this is going to give me one of these pages for the watermelon journal. One of these over the page things. Okay, so we're going to come over here and figure out where we need to, you know what, let's just put it on here. Okay, so we're going to come all the way down, all the way around, and inside. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to line it up. It's going to come down to that, and we'll put this on. Okay, then we can go ahead, turn it over, and trim it down. And trim it down. And trim it across. Okay, so there's the one for our watermelon. Now we need to do something to this side, and we have, we could go like this. We'll still have the word watermelon in it. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to put this down on top of here. I think this is going to be the fastest way. And I'm all about fast today. Okay, so that is like that. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over because I think if I'm straight on this side, I think I'll be happier. Okay, okay, now go ahead and trim. And trim. Okay, so this gives me a couple of items, one for the straw or the berry journal and one for the watermelon journal. The lemon journal is already finished and it should be in the Etsy shop. Okay, so there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I am going to clean this up because otherwise it's going to get probably stuck on something. Okay, and we've been using the washi tape. So let's go ahead. We'll put washi. These are both actual paper tape. I think they're both from Dollar Tree actually. Okay, we'll go with that one and with that. And let's put this one on this side. Okay, so again, this will go over, and I think that's really cool. So we have two over and we have one of those. Only 5 more to go. Okay. So another thing is, look at this, has like a little pocket here, and if you were wanting to build something for, say, a sunflower journal, what if we go like this and add that on there? Okay, because we have been trying to get stuff together for a sunflower journal also. Okay, this is from the quilt from my June challenge journal, which was similar to like a Mary Ingle. Well, it did have Mary Inglebright stuff in it. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we've got Daisy. She looks kind of, yeah, I think we'll put her on there. Okay. So just using what we've got out here on the table as much as we can is kind of cool. Okay, we did use this in part of one of the other sunflower things. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. This came from the napkin. It's just a scrap of the napkin. Okay. So, whoop. Okay. So there, that gives us another clip over. And then when we get closer to what we're doing, which I believe is going to be sunflowers, then I can add the sunflowers, like a sunflower, something on the back of that. Okay, so 2, 4. And we have this clip. So we have a watermelon clip, we have a sunflower clip, we don't have a strawberry clip yet. What if, okay, what if we take this, okay, and this was from a desk calendar that I have it's called scrapbooking, and it'll have like 7 to 10, sometimes even 12 pages that all have to do with a theme. Ooh, let's go ahead, we're gonna put some of the green lace on here. Okay, so green lace. Then we'll do the checkered piece that's ripped on one side. Okay, then we have a yellow piece. Let's see. What else do we have? Sticking to things. We have a piece of this that's the blue. Okay, yeah, I like the piece of this that's blue. Okay, and okay, we have that. But what else do we have? We have the cute little girl with the berries. Okay, so this is from the collage page from Dear Julie Julie, 7 days of, actually this is from the summer pages and ephemera, sweet summer pages and ephemera. Okay, I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to save that. Okay. So if you have branding strips, just strips, you can go ahead and do something like this, where we've taken the great strips and collaged, and yet we still have the awesome the words, because you know I have a thing, I like words. Okay, so over here we have this little one, so we can go in this direction. Okay, go like this. can go right like that. Okay, and then I think, oh, and we've got this one, but this one isn't junk, so it doesn't really actually count. Okay, so I'm going to come up here and make a hole in the corner. Now when I do that, that's going to make that so that this doesn't, I'm not going to do that. Because what it'll do is it'll make it so that this doesn't come all the way and sit flush in the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put a hole. What if we just... Okay, I'm going to put a hole in here. Okay. And I'm going to put a bullpen in here, and eventually we'll find something to hang on there. Well, you know what? Right now we could just hang, make a little bow. I hope you can see this. Okay, so just make a little bow. Be fun if I had like a little strawberry charm or something, but right now I don't. So there we go. Okay, so we'll go like this. Put this on. Okay, so it's on, and there we go. Okay, so, and with that going through this piece, it should still fit flush over the corner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fast forward and make a couple more, and so you can watch that, and we'll be back. Okay, so I don't know if you saw this, but this is from the gift bag, and I'm making this to go in the spring journal that I have, that I had started working on, and I think I'm going to use an image from the Swing Into Spring for the other side. So this is the Swing Into Spring digital kit. It's all kinds of swinging images. I love this one. Love it, love it. I'm looking for like a medium size. Those are wallets. I need like the postcard size. Might have already used them in something. I want, could do something small for this side. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, these are from the spring, 7 days of spring. Okay, well, we could put a piece of fabric and could frame a, let's see, what are these? These are from the 7 days of spring. But I want to use one of these images. So I'm thinking this image or this one. I think we'll do this one. And we'll, of course, rip it. Okay, so this is just printed on regular copy paper. This is, looks like this is part of the mini journal kit for this collection, this digital, and it is one of the companion kits for the 7 days of summer. And like I said, it's beautiful. It has images of people on swings, and the colors are amazing. Okay, so go ahead and pull that and put it up here. Okay, so this is going to go on this side. I used a piece of the yeah, look at that. Okay, let's go ahead and fray this a little bit more. It's actually not bad. It's been sewing or straight frayed afraid so. Okay, so we'll put this on here. This is going to be the last of the 9 corner and corner, or over the top and corner clips. So we have made 8 of them, and I just made a few of them during that fast forward, otherwise we'd still be here, and I know you might have other things to do. If you have joined us today at the premiere, make sure you come on over and say hello. You can do that by hitting the live chat button up there. Come on over, say hi. We'd love to get to know you. And let's see, we've got this little guy that says life is grand, and we can add that. You know what, let's clean off the gobbledygook. Okay, life is grand. So I did it again because I'm ahead. I'm ahead of things. The mini challenge and the challenge will be tomorrow. And so, yeah, sorry about that, but I totally forgot when I was getting ready to start this, that it was time. Okay, so this is another over the top. Okay, so it goes over the page. So like this was the page, it will go over the top of the page. Now I've added a little charm down here, and I have an idea for some other things to add. So, and then this is the other side. And you can, again, close it with a paper clip if you would like. Okay, and it will probably hold other things underneath it as well. So I have this ready to work with the swing into spring and the summer or the spring, other spring items that I may find that I've already made. And so that is the first one. So let's go ahead, I'll clean this up. I'll be right back to show you what we've got. Okay, so we have this one that is ready, and I'll be using that with my spring items. And I do have this piece that is going to fit in there perfectly, so I will just put that in. And again, you can go ahead and have the whole little notebook flip over. Okay, so next I have the watermelon one. I can do the same idea with that one, or just leave it like it is. And so we have the collage page on this side, and we used the calendar and decorated that side. I really like that. Okay, so that is our watermelon. Then we have the strawberry one. Okay, and again, we did, this has a pocket on this side that we'll be able to put something in. Okay, so those are my over the page. You need to make at least 3 when there is 2 different things that you're making. You need to make at least 3 of both of them. So those are my 3. Here is the corner pocket that I made during the fast speed. I added this little piece inside that, the place where it pops up right there. I decided to do it by just gluing it in there, and it's this way we still have the whole inside for the connection. Okay, I also added this piece because it matched, and I was like, oh well, that can just go right with that and live with it. So there's that. So then I did this one. Okay, and on this side I used the opening, and as a little pocket I have a tag, and then the great times, and I made a charm bead thing out of the eyelet, the orange eyelet. And then on the other side where this will go in, this was from one of the greeting cards, and we've used the pieces of this greeting card. This was the last piece, and it's going to work great with that spring, all this. Okay, so you can see all that. It's going to work really, really well. Then we have the strawberry or the berries one here. We did the lace and the piece of the calendar and the piece from the digital, kind of like you would do with branding strips in a line on top of the glossary from the atlas. Put the little picture from the collage there. some more of the calendar page there. Remember, I like to use all the scraps, so I'll let them hang around here until they're just totally in my way or too small to use. I went ahead and made a little hole there and added this little bow to hang off. It will actually hang off the edge. I think it's kind of fun. And a piece from the digital. And so this, again, this one was from the Atlas. It will go onto the journal like this, and so that's what you'll have. Okay, so let's go ahead. We can turn this one this way. Then we have this cute little watermelon collage here. This was from one of the pages from that calendar also, so we're kind of continuing that look. This was from the collage page, and we've added some of the green there. And do we have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is number 8. And this one we have it ready for the sunflower journal. The little sunflower here, piece of the napkin. This is from the quilt and the quilt book. Okay, and then Little Miss Daisy right there. Okay, so those are our corners. We have a variety of, I think we'll set them up like that. Okay, so corners, and they're decorated on both sides, and they are ready for a new home. So yeah, so don't forget, we do our premiere here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We'd love to have you join us. If you are here for a premiere, come on over, check it out, hit that live chat button and say hi. And anytime that you're here for a premiere, that is the way it works. And we're chatting, and you can come and join in. Maybe we'll help you figure out what to have for dinner. Who knows? Okay, so this is assorted page over and corner clips. And again, at the end of this video, I'm going to put the video where I made one of these corner clips a couple of years ago, maybe 3 or even 4 years ago. Actually, it was during the Amazing Make It Junk Journal Challenge. So that would have been a while back. And yeah, so it also, in that video, it talks about Tuesdays being Dollar Tree and digitals. And I just want you to know, in August, I will be bringing that back, Dollar Tree and digitals, because I think it's a really wonderful way to be able to make a journal for less cost and still be able to have some new things. And one of my favorite things to do is use Dollar Tree items in my junk journals. So there you go. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to come back tomorrow. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.